The Baltic is like this it's a cold sea or something, and jumping in would be crazy, but you know what? Our Norse team is so tough that we can handle anything. I was born in March, and that's like right at the beginning of track season. My dad was, or is still, a high school coach in my town, and I guess I always was around cross country meets and track meets. I loved running, and it was something that I was going to do for the rest of my life. My name is Tricia Serres, and I'm a junior, and I go to Luther College, and I'm a two-time All-American in cross country. And in indoor track, my freshman year, I was an All-American in the mile indoors, and then last year in the 3,000 meters and the mile indoors. And then my freshman year in the 1,500 outdoors, and last year in the 1,500 outdoors. Yeah, and this year we just have, I don't know, we don't know. I don't know what's to come this year. It was the last day of December, and I was out on a run, and it was one of those really cold days, and it was really windy. And I was trying to do a workout, and my knee was just hurting worse and worse, and it got to a point where I just had to stop and kind of limp home. And I thought, oh, it'll be a week kind of thing. But then we came here for J-term, and it had been about a week, and I hadn't done any running, but it still hurt to walk. And we tried running for like a minute and just didn't get anywhere. It wasn't really making progress. Every time I'd try to run, it would only be for about 2-3 minutes. And it was still hurting to walk around. So I decided, okay, I need to do something new. My coaches have been super awesome as well, and just helping me make a slow progression and transition back into running, and also just any type of kind of exercise. You watch your teammates doing workouts and competing, and you're like, I want to be out there with them and pushing them too, and working for all of us to get better. I've definitely missed the runner's high or whatnot that you get when running, because yeah, it's not there. It's been a challenge, because if running is what you love to do and you can't do that, then that's hard. Change isn't always bad. I mean, change is a good thing. You think of spring and the change that spring brings. I've been in the winter, I've kind of been in the dark, and now I'm hoping to start see some things blossom. And I know it's going to be little steps, and anything that's great takes time. I think if I keep my head up and I keep hopeful and work hard, I think I can be ready to race at conference, and that's my main goal right now. I'm excited though. These ellipticals are really similar to our ones at school.
Oh, good.
So it won't be too dramatic of a change.
So how long are you elliptically?
20 minutes.
And is this all you're doing for warm-up?
And then when I get outside, I'll probably do some strides.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. I run because I love it. It makes you feel good. It is a great way to have a community of friends and teammates that also love to run. When a whole group is loving something, that's really powerful, and when you're excited about that, I think that's a really awesome thing. Just being blessed to be able to run is pretty cool too. Relays are the best, because how awesome is it to hand off a baton to your teammate and just give it your all, and you're racing. It really makes you feel like you're racing for somebody else and you're racing for your team. In the beginning, a lot of times I'm just like, okay, let's get out. It's gonna be fast, but relax. When it gets towards the second half of the race, I really turn my attention more to, okay, now it's time. Somebody's gonna make a move, or I'm the one that's gonna make the move, and who's gonna do it? When is that move gonna happen? That last 200, 400 to 200 meters when, okay, it's gonna be time to kick, and no matter how you're feeling, let's just turn on the jets and go. That last home stretch, normally you're just giving it all you've got.
Luther College, your unofficial winner. 12 minutes.
So good! Got to the last lap You just looked like you were running happy.
Yeah.
Good.
You guys have a great
Thanks.
Good job, ladies. Good job. Back on the track.
She's back.
Being injured, I guess I didn't have to focus on myself, so I could focus on cheering for every person on the team. Because normally, like, I'd be warming up for all my events and cooling down and making sure I was just totally focused on myself. I think the greatest pressure that I have is that I put on myself. I definitely had some high goals of making it back to nationals in the mile and the 3K, and just going after it, just pursuing some All-American races. I have a dream out there to be a national champion someday, but it might not be where I want to be, of course, because it's going to take some time to get back. But just to improve from one year to the next is a great thing.